Where are they now? Horses that thrilled us over the years at Emerald Downs dot the landscape all around Washington State, thriving in varied second careers. Washington-bred and Emerald Downs winner Frank J is now no less than internationally known by the name Coal Creek in the three-day eventing field. Frank J was a family affair as a racehorse. He was bred by Bob Newport and Jeff Ranger and owned by Newport, brother Dan, and his wife Cindy. He had a relatively short career on the track, but did have a big moment in his 3-year-old season.
He's a star just in front. Frank J kicks back. Frank J on the inside, back in front. He's a star, unable to get it just yet, and Frank J coming away. Frank J inside deep stretch by a half, and it's Frank J by a length.
Tom Wenzel trained him at Emerald Downs and is not all that surprised by his second career success.
I remember two things. Both Galen Mitchell had been on the horse in the morning, and Brad Balcom, both good riders, and they both said this horse acted like he wanted to jump the inside fence. And so I hear from what everybody tells me, this horse is a hell of a jumper.
He raced a couple of times the next year at Sundowns, but seemed more comfortable off the track. Cindy Newport took him home and rode him around their farm. Bob Newport remembers him well.
He was a really nice horse to be around. Would walk up to you and wanted to be petted. Anybody who came to the farm right away took a liking to him. I told him to be careful of him. He'd try to lick you to death if he could. He wanted to be involved and do things with you. If you were out working in the pasture, he'd follow you around. He liked people. We're just tickled to death that he's got a great home now. It is so much fun to watch him on these jumping videos that he's done.
After being sold, information was passed on that he had possible talent in the jumping arena. That talent was brought out, and soon he was with Washingtonian and U.S. Olympic team equestrian star Amy Tryon. Tryon had a number of horses, and the jumper known as Coal Creek went to Oregon native Lizzie Snow.
When I first got him, I took him to a couple smaller competitions, and he ran around great. He was not strong at all, and I didn't really expect much out of him. But I think probably about the 4th or 5th competition that I took him to, he ran away with me on the cross-country portion of the event, and I ended up having to, once I eventually got him stopped, I ended up just walking back to the barn. It's taken a while, but I think, knock on wood, we've kind of figured each other out and know what to expect, and I can kind of keep a handle on him, and he knows what I'm going to ask for, and I think it's finally clicking.
Based with Snow in North Carolina, he's on a high-performance list and could make the U.S. team for the World Equestrian Games and possibly the U.S. Olympic team for 2016. He's done 4-star competitions. Right under that is 3-star.
I have done quite a few 3-stars with him, so it's the same height, just a little bit lesser length in the course. So he's definitely at the top level of the course.
Snow is seeking a grant to compete in England later this fall. If that doesn't work, you'll see Coal Creek in more 3-star competitions in the East. Frank J. or Coal Creek, from on-the-track winner to off-the-track success at the highest level.